I wonder if we're powerful enough for this. What's up, Wallace?
Hold your horses.
This is my turf, Nagia. If there's gonna be a scrap in my neck of the woods, I don't want to be left in the dark.
All right.
Hold on to your knickers, ladies and gents. There's a nasty big blighter here. Shall we show what we're made of, then? Oh my god, Anathema is my favorite. Oh, it's my favorite. Oh, he's level 100. Oh my god. Each. Oi. That hurt. Can I fuse? Asking for a friend. Sure can. Let's do it. Dive Dusa. Yeah, that's right. Don't even. Yeah, leech him. Slice, I guess. Hey! Don't you dare! Dreadful. Boy, this is something, huh? Alright. Leech. Dreadful, you're gonna have to take responsibility for this nonsense. Because my fusion's gonna go kaput in 2 moves. And it's gonna be your fault. Unless I do this. Okay, so Nagi is the one with the that. Decibel. Get the echolocation at least. Oh wait. Energy wave and Kaylee, new leaf. Stop that! I don't want to die. Ugh. Do it again. Dreadful, if you're not gonna do anything with your gambit besides pass it on to me, I would appreciate it if you just, you know, not do that. More explosions, yes. No. That hurt a lot, actually. It would have been really funny if self-destruct couldn't activate because of petrification. Not the case, unfortunately, but would have been funny.
Oh.
That was alright, Ruckus. You take a look around. I need to catch my breath. Popped an achievement for finishing a fight with Gambit still on. Well, we got some switches to flickers. Being calling itself Helia emerged from the reactor. The thermocouples immediately registered a drop in the core temperature, so I think it's safe again now. Helia looks like a sort of diagram of a helium atom with the 2 rings representing electron orbits. This is October 10th, 1957. Whoops. No, not a wild anathema. Random starter BS. Ahoy. Yep. There it is. Ugh. Hate this. Get out of here. As they do a lot of damage. 1957, 0515. Something odd is going on in the reactor. The temperature in the core keeps rising. We turned on the cooling fans to increase airflow, but it hasn't helped. If this keeps up, we're toast, literally. Stayed well night with Dr. Agel and Dr. Etheria. Oh, okay. 0400 hours. Designing new experiments to run in the fusion reactor. We really got into the flow of it and lost track of time. For a while, it felt like we were one singular entity focused on the reactor. Oop. Don't even. Don't you dare. Oh, it's Capri. Where the heck is my... I put up a barrier. Okay, whatever. Bye. I'm good, actually. I'm so solid. Leave me alone. The next day. What have we done? The unstable fusion is out of control. It keeps duplicating. The Ministry has sealed the building to keep it in, and I'm stuck inside. Merline, help me! Followed Helia's suggestions to combine Folklore, Masqueradle, Manosphere, and Redacted, which the Ministry supplies sourced for us from a local zoo. Helia seems dissatisfied with the result. Was this not what she wanted? Are we supposed to have used live beast? Live beasts? Doing these out of order, it seems, but... Helia tells us that somehow we created her, or summoned her? She's now explaining how to make our reactor workable, and afterwards she wants us to talk to us about other kinds of fusion. What other kinds? What indeed? Pull the lever. Hold on. Let's do a little bit of healing. Get that good old healing. Swap. There we go. Now let's do it. Whoa. Hi. Thank you for mopping up my progenitor's failed experiments. Those unstable fusions are quite troublesome to remove once they start replicating. What brings you here, Nagia? You know me? I know you quite well. How many times have you fused now? Wherever there is fusion, I am found. I am Helia, process of fusion.
Hey!
And you're creating the rogue fusions? Rogue fusions? Oh yes, the stable ones. Those wonderful beasts are my doing. Now I see why you're here. I sense the potential for fusion rising within you both, which must mean you're here to fight, are you not? No, I didn't say that. Wait, why are we fighting? Also, Penny Dreadful's here.
Come on, then.
I suppose. Lilligator, can we get a punch going here? My dude. Probably not gonna extinguish, yeah. But at least we get some AP out of it. And speaking of AP... Oh, I didn't think we could AP drain it. That's good. Burn. That won't do anything, actually, so... Spit? Radioactive. Alright, fair enough. Boil again. I need to attack with Adeptile, actually. Yeah, AP refund. No radiation breath. Kaylee's about to go down. Yep. Duh! That's a tip-off dreadful there. I could just do last rites twice, right? That'd be funny. Like, haha funny. Bro. Alright. Here I go. I'm buffing her, too. It. She. It. They. Helia. Well, at least I knocked it out with over 1,000 points of damage. Hey! That's funny. We didn't even get to see its big move. Probably for the best. Nope. Oh. Oh? Interesting. Hey, more stamina. That's quite enough of that. It would do you no good to end fusion. Do you not see? To sustain life, the plants you rely on to survive derive their energy from the nuclear fusion at the heart of your star. I form life. When dead atoms come together to form living cells, that is another kind of fusion. When individual cells come together to form intelligent, multicellular life forms, that is also me. Without me, without fusion, there would be no life. Your wonderful beasts put Harbor Town in danger. As I said, I am the process of fusion. I am not the cause of it. Nagia, when you fuse with Kaylee, it is not because I tell you to. I am simply the means. So wait. So if you are the means of fusion, are you behind that excellent perfusely recipe? If so, tell Clemence to give me your recipe. You don't blame death when there's been a murder. Death is pretty notorious for killing people, though. Ultimately, the cause of the rogue fusions is the entity that ceaselessly conjures the debris of other worlds to this land. It is the one that brought me and you, and indeed every other human, here. The Merline, the one that lies beneath.
What?
The Merline? I don't like this, Nagia. Let's go meet the Merline. One more thing before you leave, Nagia. You manifested the spirit of rebellion, Morgante, when you fought Aleph, did you not? Yeah, why? The sword that you wield has two edges. Of fusion, or any other work performed by a group towards a single purpose, you might say the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. The difference between the whole and the sum of its parts is the egregore, or archangel. Egregores are small and weak at first, but with enough directed will, they can manifest independently, exert power, and take control. During our battle, I sensed the seed of conquest within your heart. I ask that you be mindful of the will you manifest. Aleph can yet return. Bye. That was certainly something. I better report all this back to Aanthe. Good luck with the Merline, Nagia. I'll set that one out. I wonder if Helia had anything to do with the fire that burned down New London all those years ago. Bye. Well, that's mysterious. I'm gonna go heal up. You pack a loud bark for such a small package, don't you? Arf. Everybody loves Barkley.
Yeah.
So I guess Aanthe knows about the gateway now too. I'm sure this news is going to be a big deal to the Rangers. They're going to have their work cut out for them. I'm going to put on that last rites that I just got. Not last rites, random starter. On Litigator instead of this random starter. Plus 8% for something I'm kind of relying on to have happen is nice. What rumor you got? Skittish goblin fellow. We need to go talk to the Merline. So, Magic Crab. Nagia, the Merline is waiting for you. Please come with me to Platform A. The Merline will now speak through me. Count yourself very fortunate, Nagia. Well, Nagia, the Merline wishes to thank you for your part in defeating their wayward student, Aleph. Humankind is about to face a challenge of unprecedented proportions. The outcome is not yet certain. The Merline was curious to see if your species' warlike nature could be overcome. By defeating Aleph, the manifestation of conquest, you have performed your role in the ritual and are now free to leave. We had help from Morgante. Ah yes, Morgante, Aleph's old lover.
What?
Aleph's lover? Rebellion and conquest weren't always enemies. What is the spirit of rebellion without a force to rebel against? What is the king of conquest without someone to conquer? The Red King and White Queen are trapped in a constant cycle of death and rebirth, of opposition and unity. They are the engine that turns the wheel of human history. I get a kick out of how every time it talks, it's just sounds of the train, whether it's the wheels going or the horn, the whistle blowing. Human had a son once. Did you know that? Morgante's manifestation during your battle with Aleph doesn't minimize the part you played in defeating him. Quite the opposite, in fact. It was your will that invoked her, and thereby cut short Aleph's return to the wider cosmos. Speak your mind, Nagia. The Merline knows you have a request. You need to stop the rogue fusions! The Merline could stop the rogue fusions. However, it would not be right to deprive others of the same opportunities you have had, Nagia. Your kind must face life and death situations in order to grow in more than just number. It is long past time for you to return to your own worlds, Nagia and Kaylee. It is there that you and the spirit of rebellion are needed. Oh, Nagia, what were we doing? The last few minutes seem to have slipped my mind. Merline was talking through you. Count yourself very fortunate, Nagia. They don't descend to this plane often. Maybe Ianthe will know what to do. But what if I just steal this? Yeah! Oh, okay. Well, fused material is always nice. How much does that make for me right now? Oh, there it is. 24. That is enough for a Can Devil or Band Sheep. So, why don't I get a Band Sheep? Hi, Anthony. I'm here to talk to your wife.
Hello.
Band Sheep. Meh.
Ta-ta.
Ritual candle. Burn it. I'll talk to Ianthe in a moment. Who cares about story when there are bootlegs of the starters to find? Tape storage. How about Band Sheep? Recycle. Okay.
We're all in the same ship, floating somewhere without any aim, but at least we're together.
Where can I go to figure out if Band Sheep's around? That would do it. Let's go. A poison type Band Sheep. Interesting. Now, would that be better for it for attacking or defending? I'm not entirely sure. Well, guess I'll just run with this. If Nagia's gonna be doing that, then maybe I can get away with... I like the colors on it. Good old Mardi Gras. Smack and dodge. I don't want to run the risk of accidentally knocking it out with something. But then again, the Iviel doesn't have anything to attack again with. So I guess I'm safe to do this. Yeah. Why would we ban the lion? Oh, that looks cool. I like that color scheme for Banshee. Okay. I guess just do this and record with the chrome tape.
Recording.
Goth sheep, die. Still a chance to not work. Not much of one anymore. Oh wait, no, there's still a chance. I for some reason thought the burn would boost it, but no, we got it. Good colors. Boo. Finish it up. Alright, it is storming outside. I need to make sure that this recording is safe, so I'm gonna save and call it for a recording session. Storm has passed. I was looking at my bestiary and noticed that I'm only missing 3 things in the bestiary. The evolution of Sands of Time, the evolution of Elfless that requires it to know Heroic Sword, and Mascot Toys evolution. So I'm getting close. I'm almost done. I don't remember if there's a reward for it, and I'm also not counting the DLC beasts in that count, but I'm pretty close to the base bestiary being done, so that's something. A little something. But I don't recall where you gotta get the Heroic Sword. I have an idea as to where it might be. I could easily look it up, but there is one thing that we haven't done yet here on Broken Head. And that is... Oh, I didn't even know there was a thing up here. Or if I did, I just didn't remember. Okay, well, it's not what I was looking for. I guess I'll start with this. Talk to this hooded figure. You, do you call yourself a hero? That role is a heavy crown to wear. Are you truly ready for it? You're speaking to Nagia? I'd say they're pretty heroic. Let us test your mettle and your metal. Are you ready? A sword? My name is Lena. Come on, hero, show me what you got. The hero of another story. I don't know enough about who worked on this game and what their history is with other games. Lena is probably a reference to one of those older games. Or some sort of moon... What was that moon thing? Like there's a costume in this game that's a reference to a totally different game from totally other developers. But anyway, yeah, she's a boss. Level 100. That hurt. Can we lower that magic defense? Didn't think so. Because she is an archangel. What if, and hear me out on this, I just, well, never mind. I will just keep spitting for a minute here. What if that blew up on me and then I got energized for it? That'd be crazy, right? Now then. She's still got a parry stance up, so I'm just gonna eat this. And then I'm just gonna Lilibell. Hurricane. Not the power of truth. Oh no, my tornado. So anyway. Back at you. Shame that didn't do a lot. I might just have that blow up on me, honestly. I don't really care. She's probably gonna pass it back to me anyway, so... I get buffed twice over if it does explode. But I guess I could just burn her. Away. Tick, tick, tick. Oh, that did a lot of damage. It's Jumpkin. Give him the old 1-2. Oh, shoot. Touché. Let's try that again, yeah. We did it! With nary a scratch on me. Nary a scratch. Okay, I admit defeat. Nice work, stranger. Please don't take this the wrong way, but you seem pretty tough for a human. You're not an archangel, are you? Are you an archangel, Lena? I am. Well, I used to be. I guess I still am. It's a long story. I'm living as a human now, though. You can do that. Why not? We're not bound by our origins. It doesn't matter who we used to be. It only matters who we choose to be in the present.
Right.
I'm totally with you on that. You wouldn't believe it, but I'm actually a school teacher. My assignment was here to test you. My assignment here was to test you, and you just passed your examination with flying colors. Oh, I forgot to ask your name. There's some who call me Nagia. It was a pleasure sparring with you, Nagia. You are certainly hero material. Now I should go now. Miss Amber promised me a ride home once I was done here, and I told Paige I wouldn't be gone too long.
Oh!
Oh, Miss Amber, she sure seems to know a lot of people, huh? Till we meet again, Nagia. Away! Leaps over me. A lot of interesting people seem to find their way to this island, don't they? Did that give me the thing I was looking for? I doubt it. Yep, didn't end up doing that. I thought she would give me Heroic Sword, which is what you would need to get Elfless to evolve. But I guess I'm just going to go back to the grind for a little bit and then figure out something else to do, because I'm pretty sure I've got a lot of things left to do, namely fighting all the Ranger Captains again, and of course the eerie singing, and the Magic Tribe Gauntlet. So I'm not done with things to do, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do first, and I think getting that bestiary filled out is my main goal. Time to remaster Mascot Toy into Mascot Torn. Look at that dude. Cool as hell. And Santa Time turns into 40 Winks. Guess who's stupid and didn't remember what sticker I needed for Elfless? It's actually Toy Hammer. It's not Heroic Blade, it's Toy Hammer. Such an easy one to equip, too. Thought I was gonna have to grind that out, thankfully not. Oop. But at least I can go through the grind and actually be satisfied with what I get now. Spending time in the great outdoors with my cute boyfriend. Things really could be worse, couldn't they? Alright, let's remaster our bootleg Little Red, who does not have Carnivore equipped, into Rose Hood. I guess her red and whites got swapped around. Now that's a shiny beast, shiny Pokemon. An Elfless with Toy Hammer equipped becomes Farius. I would be too. With that, that should be all of the base game beasts recorded to the bestiary. Let's have a quick gander. Yep, sure enough. And now all we need to do is remaster Minor Tom, I believe. It's the only DLC beast that I still have yet to evolve. And that's every beast. I've seen 160 out of 160, recorded 139 out of 128. That's how math works. Look at me sit. Kaylee, why are you standing in the fireplace? I thought me sitting in the air was embarrassing, but that's a different thing entirely for you. Farius, we'll put you in storage. And while we're in storage, Minor Tom, you're coming out. So what can you tell me? I want your full analysis.
Very well.
Our rogue fusion problem has indeed been increasing in recent months. Have you seen the dense black clouds in the air recently? I've concluded that these indicate where monsters are swarming. On a recent recon mission, I found myself in the midst of a swarm of Jellytons. They may have had superior numbers, but I cut them down all the same. However, I fear that our more inexperienced rangers may underestimate these threats and find themselves in mortal peril. Perhaps we should get the word out about these monster swarms.
Right.
Consider it done. Your intel is as valuable as always, Gladiola.
You're too kind.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have more work to do. The forces of darkness take no breaks, so neither shall I. Hey, Anthony, I did the thing. Nagia's the good news. The thing about the Helios, whatever. So the Merline expects us to handle the rogue fusion situation ourselves. Been doing. At least we have Knight's Bridge Station to retreat to if things get bad. Thanks for your hard work. Now, I said before that if you left New Whirl, I wouldn't hold it against you, and I still stand by that. But if you decide to stick around a bit longer, the work I have for you is literally never-ending. I'm sure you know the drill by now. Cool, no experience for that. That's really what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted. The endless grind, baby! Alright, cool, nothing good there, bye. Oh, wait, we got some more quests. Oh, we gotta find 120 fused material in total. Boy, howdy. Alright. Pick them up. Equip a Blossom Mod tape. Well, good thing I have a bootleg of him.
Hey!
I'll do that eventually. Ooh. You don't say. Give me a few of those. Well, there's Heroic Blade. It's not even that good, and no one on my team can learn it. Yeah, well. Hello. We got an ice type traffic crab or Weavelite or lobsticle. Hard to say, but we got a bootleg all the same. I spit on you, sir. I spit at you, sir. Wait, am I gonna turn it into a water type or a poison type with this upcoming move? I guess I'll see. Not the undertow. Come on, poison. Aw, just poison, please. Dang it. Relegator. Wipe him. Boil him up. Bit dewy. Now, which one is it? It is the Weevilite that's the bootleg. Though you can't really tell, he's got a couple of coatings on. Let's do... Let's give him the old 1-2. And we will grab you.
Recording.
Not that we need another ice bootleg, given that our first bootleg ever was an ice type. Also, poor Lobstacle getting 15 turns of defenses down. That's rough, buddy.
Got it.
Nothing really out of the ordinary here. But still another bootleg. I can't complain. We've got our final, I think, remastery. Minor Tom becomes, wouldn't you know it, Major Tom. Ground control. There he is. And I've also been leveling up this Poison Banshee. I really don't know which one I want to do. Ramtasm is stronger, like offensively in both stats, but Capricorpse just looks really cool. I don't know which one to pick. My rationale here is that I'm going to be using for picking this exact option, by the way. My logic is that I already went with the defensive option for the other starter, so why not go for the offensive option for this other starter? This other starter.